doing? Anyways, now we're moving on to losers finals. This is for third place. MoKitty versus MSB. MoKitty on an absolute tear right now, but he's gonna have to get past the metaphorical brick wall that is MSB.
Yeah.
Just again, such a consistent player. Good parry on the icicles there.
It always feels like MSB is the like one of the metaphorical gatekeepers, or literal.
Oh, he always has been. He's been like
even now, even today, like there's.
Yeah, he more or less invented Kragg. Like, he's pretty much been doing this since the game came out and has been succeeding ever since. And like, you really gotta respect him for it.
So if you can
Up air is going to kill. Great position.
Okay, you gotta prove it. MoKitty.
You do gotta prove it. Great parry though.
When it comes down to icicles, but good counterplay to said icicle, setting up for the side B as well, which finds MSB a reversal, but not able to capitalize anything further off of it.
Just misses the parry on the icicle. Slide parries can be inconsistent. It's very weird. Especially with such a slippery character. I'm like,
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, he slipped right into his DM. Holy shit.
Jackass.
The armor being online makes all those pairs so brutal.
What the fuck even happened there? Like,
armored up.
Can we get a replay? Do you know how to do that? Damn. We gotta get Devin 3000.
We do. Devin, shout out to 3000.
Yeah.
Go.
You know, the Tio might be my partner, but Devin, you know. Alright. This is even stock here, pretty much even percents, although, I don't know, this is even percents. Both of these characters are heavyweight. They're pretty much at mid-percent right now.
The only disadvantage
that Jackass is not going to kill, but this puts MSB in a really bad position. Sorry,
I was going to say, like, the disadvantage that MSB was at was that he couldn't land, but
yeah,
and it holds true, right? As soon as he popped off the ground, trying to find some sort of offense off of the platform, Etalus just came down. MoKitty found the dash, found a nair, and then the dash attack Dacus conversion working as intended. Nets MoKitty the W. Still only having dropped one game since dropping into losers. Let's see if MSB can change up that record and maybe even put a set loss into his column.
You only have to hope, you know, if you're an MSB fan, such as myself.
I do agree. I'm a big MSB
commentary. I'm sorry, I'm being biased.
That's all good.
I just don't really know MoKitty.
I mean,
again, like,
MoKitty's been looking good though.
Yeah, I mean, MoKitty, another one of those players who just has popped off since I kind of stopped commentating and playing. And it's just so, it's crazy to see somebody who, like, I pretty much only knew from being in Wrath, being like...
What a pickup.
Yeah, there we go. MoKitty with the early lead. Not really a huge lead here, but it's definitely something. A stock is a stock.
It's about finding the finisher now if you're MSB, where you no longer have the luxury of thinking like any damage is good damage. Now
you have to convert into something. Luckily, Kragg has no shortage of ways to convert, but you still gotta find the right one, and that's the scary part, because Etalus can just keep racking on this damage, getting that extra credit, and
air dodging through the icicles in order to find that fair after the drift in. Like, whoa, Nelly, what a way to put a stop to some reckless approaches. We're dash dancing. Throwing out the icicles again.
Scary though. MSB with no resources. It's going to be kind of a miracle if he can get back. Yep, that's it. Just charges the F strong, and that's guaranteed. Really good call out by MoKitty. Just like timing that perfectly. That anything MSB could have done to stall just wasn't enough.
Yeah, perfect reaction. Forces the pillar low, but has equal amounts of counterweight
Suddenly,
too.
MSB is on one stock.
Yo, the rock shot.
Oh, just misses, gets the weak hit.
That's tragic.
That's it.
He's able to pick it up after the down air. MSB
Thankfully,
with
but you know, that's like, you're still at a pretty scary position if you're Kragg.
Oh yeah, the Kragg can explode.
Certainly not a high percent, but it's not a low percent either. This is a couple of interactions, and you're looking at the grave. Oh my god!
Yo, what a heads-up play by MSB. I am looking at the stream. He broke the pillar with the second up B. Instead of like tech jump or tech air dodge in order to get like the invulnerable ledge dash out, he tech up B to break the pillar. Like, that was sick. And as soon as Mo Kitty landed on it, he was gone. 1-1 game. 1-1 set.
These are the tricks that you get from playing this game for almost a decade. Is just sometimes you see the light. Oh no, Kragg with a rock. Speaking of rock wall. This is going to be a pretty difficult recovery for MSB. Gets on the ground and is able to get a reversal though. But yeah, Mo Kitty just sitting very pretty with incredible stage control.
Yeah, they're playing with the classic juggle stances, right? Like low to the ground, like keep things calm, don't fall for the initial bait, wait for the double jump. Meanwhile, MSB seems to find just a ton more with any sort of hit he gains, but
100%.
Less of them. Alright, so where comes up?
I mean, it's hard to actually land a hit on Etalus when he has icicles, when he has ice down, and he's just moving so fast.
The refresh.
Maybe that's what his tag means, is fast bear. I don't know what else it could be, but
could be anything, really.
It could be anything, really. It could be a Family Guy reference.
Yeah, it could be another.
I'm sorry, I'm just watching Family Guy clips on my phone. I'm not paying attention to this game.
Oh my god, Mo
Kitty up one stock, already looking for another one though. Scary stuff, scary stuff.
Oh, the shard's barely missing there from MSB as Mo Kitty again finds a huge dashback. The ice just throwing so much awry from when it comes to a spacing perspective for MSB. Pillar comes down. Just that border. Can you find an up air here? No, you can't. Man, it has been time and time.
Parry there.
And even
Rock
better
placement
there.
is so funny.
Rock placement is everything for this character. It is the chaos cube.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's another one of those things that kind of got developed rather recently, is just, like, having a rock and being able to, just not even die. When you have a rock above you, you can't, like, you can just tech off it all day.
Yeah.
That's bad. That might be it for MSB. You have no pillar. You are up against a Etalus. That is it, I think.
That is 2-1.
No, never mind. There's another. There's at least 2 more games. At least 1 more game.
It's game 4 for sure. That's where
it is.
MSB...
Game 4 for sure. Mo Kitty on the verge. Taking it to Frozen Fortress. I am. Again, I think this is a good counter pick just because it gives MSB a lot more space to pull rock and do his silly little MSB things. But you know, you do have quite a lot of control as Etalus. It's not the best Etalus stage, but it's not bad. Misses side B. Oh wow. No, that is terrible DI on the fair.
Did he try to DI down in order to hit the pillar, maybe?
I think so. Like, it's also possible, because generally the rule of thumb when you're trying to avoid getting edge guarded by Etalus at ledge is you DI out in the F tilt. Because if you DI in, he gets a free up air, and he kills you off that. Like, almost every time. So the mix-up then becomes you wait for the opponent to DI out, and then you hit them with, like, a strong or something that sends out, and they just go flying.
Fair certainly does the trick.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of, another one comes down.
Yep.
MSB
Does
has
have another
the pillar.
Oh no, that is a difficult recovery. Makes it back though. MSB with a new lease on life. Still at 120% against... Oh, that is unfortunate though. It's looking like MoKitty might just keep this rolling.
MSB still having some big conversions on his in his repertoire and up his sleeve.
This is this is still very possible. You cannot count him out. But right now, at least, it's looking like MoKitty might take this 3-1.
Ooh, what a ton of damage just on one.
Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Up air, not quite.
Back air was
I
a
don't know if
guaranteed
up air
hit.
would have killed there, but
It should have, but back air was a guaranteed hit. Up air might not have connected.
That's true. That's true. Doing it 186. The air dodge through the side B, or the roll through the side B rather, that was really, really good from MoKitty. He expected it. And just like, alright, there's the up air. 93% on Kragg. This is scary, but not undoable if you're MSB. 43, 52, looking for something, is off stage. MoKitty is in his element right now.
There comes down.
Just be able to sneak back to center, but maybe a little bit too late. All that coverage, that was such a bad swing.
The pillar.
He tried to end it early, but
pillar again. He could have set up for something so great, but MSB
he really could have. Great
so
parry
close.
on the rock shards.
Oh, the that connected and sent over the pillar, and now you have that resource. The pillar comes down. The percentages are so high here.
Yep.
Oh, another
that
forward
parry is not quite gonna kill. You really just need to stay on him. That freeze was huge.
But the neutral tech was so smart. He was reading back in.
Oh, but there's armor on.
It's gonna be gone after the up B. Prioritizes getting the armor.
That's
You're gone.
No, it's not. I'm so stupid. The rock. That's what I'm talking about. You can just take off the rock. Great cancel. MSB takes the game. He's walk dancing. That's game 5. Oh my god.
Yo, okay. First of all, the rock being there against, MoKitty not playing around it, that's certainly rough. However, the jump back hammer was meant to go to that small patch of ice and get the armor back immediately.
Yeah, but
as soon as he won neutral,
blocked it and he break canceled off of it into an up strong. That's like, if that wasn't, I don't think it was planned, but like.
No. But it's hell of a reaction to take for MSB, and you know what?
Yeah.
The Chaos Cube strikes again.
That is a swing. Like, that is a momentum swing kind of interaction right there, and I would not be surprised if MSB could pull this off right now. I'm not gonna curse it because commentators curse, but
it's the nature of the beast.
Great roll on stage.
This has been so good. Like, I want both of these players to win.
Like, the thing is, MoKitty has been super dominant, except for that last game. And the other game that MSB won, like, was kind of just a fluke. Because, like, MoKitty kind of just died by NSD. And suddenly this is game 5, and suddenly you're down a stock. Like, if you're MoKitty, everything has to be crumbling in your face, and MSB knows that. You can see him go for some very risky in-your-face plays, like just down being right in his face. It doesn't really work out for him, but like, you can tell that MSB is just like, yeah, you know that MoKitty is shaking, and you're gonna take full advantage of that. And like, that's the strength of a player who has been playing for this long. One stock left on MoKitty to pull this back.
What a swing.
This is such a swing from the other games we've seen.
What a pivot. What an absolute
pivot.
Like, to be able to play your heart and soul out, lose one game off of a cheeky interaction that MSB picked up first, another nail biter, and suddenly MSB is starting to run away with it. Not out of it. No one is ever out of it
at all.
In Funny Animal Game, no one is ever out of it.
Yeah. Just bated breath, waiting for the hit. Nothing quite yet.
So tense.
Currently, Mokitty with huge stage control. Breaks the rock! That's huge for Mokitty. He could claw this back. Just needs an edge guard. Guess who's wrong with the rock?
Armor's through it, however. Oh,
Pair on deck. Misses the parry. This is really just a game of chicken if Mokitty hadn't dropped. Working as intended, working actually as intended, gets the armor on. This is huge. Mokitty really has to get a good interaction here.
57% in an instant.
57%, but gets off stage. That's a huge swing. Armor off. Oh, that's it. MSB takes it. Feels it back from the jowls of defeat. Both of them just kind of in the metaphorical rancor of almost blowing it. But MSB just able to claw his way out and get into the grand finals that I think a lot of us were expecting. But man, if after that last set, I was pretty sure we were going to be